imperative for the Heatwaves to have a strong start to this ballgame.
Indeed, you gotta match the energy of nitong Abra Weavers in the same way that the Weavers played with a lot of it in game numbers 1 and number 2. Now you gotta do the same when you're playing at home.
The tip going to the side of Abra. Nice play! Right off the bat, Jason Brickman setting up Dave Ildefonso. John Oduba, pinigay muna kay Mike Ayonayon. The Hesse, the drive, off the glass and in.
Well, isa na yan sa kailangan bantayan nitong Heatwaves pag
Oles drives baseline. Shot down by Oduba. Shot clock winding down. De Gregorio fires a free. It's good!
Remember, at the top of the coverage, Ken, with
Jumper. Ildefonso. In front of him, De Gregorio momentarily escapes. Off the glass and in. Plus a foul.
ibang klase rin talaga ang patience ni Dave.
Ayonayon. Kick out pass. Brickman, the fake. Draws closer. Pull-up jumper is money. Strong start for the Abra Solid North Weavers. Gabo sa bandang kanan. Nakapasok lang ni Alin Bulanadi. As well as Vic Manuel. Manuel sa loob.
Ang pinaka-consistent na Heatwave. Defensive team allowing only 67 points for their opponents in every game that they played. And if Mike Ayon is going to continue with this kind of shooting, it even makes you want to play both ends of the floor. But because either side of the floor on the post area, Vic is very efficient.
Alin against two defenders. Nice backdoor cut from Harvey Pagsanhan to free himself open underneath.
So, kahit na wala pang 3-point basket itong si Vic, talagang binantayan pa rin ni Gio kasi alam niya na may kamay sa labas itong si Vic Manuel.
That shot has been available all series long.
The field goals really, it's 3 out of 12. Just 33% para dito sa, 25% rather, para dito sa Heatwaves. You can't have that if you go up against the Weavers.
That's actually been the story of the series, Coach Mike.
That's
because
right. Almost the same number of attempts, pero yung makes, +7 yung field goal makes para dito sa Abra Weavers because they are more comfortable taking shots. This shot I like. I like that shot.
Bulanadi nails the free. Serrano makapasok din para sa Abra. Alin hit a free earlier.
Wow.
This time he drives. Goes airborne for the layup. Serrano answers with a three-pointer.
Yan ang importante. Kung ikaw ang Abra Weavers, you love that it's got a good line. You know, the hope really for the Heatwaves is eventually papasok na yan 3 points na yan para dito kay Vic Manuel.
Serrano hahanap ng papasahan. Pinuntahan si Gonzalez. That signature one-hander has been pretty much automatic.
Isa na yata yan sa pinakamahirap yung bantay pero nag-aalinlangan ka pa rin kasi grabe ang depensa talaga sa loob ng paint. They have enough shot blockers to try and protect the rim. And interior passing has been a thing really right now for the Weavers.
Pinakamalaking labang ng Abra at 9 points. Turnover, Ildefonso. Pass to Serrano. In transition, lays it up and in.
Ng game number 2. Almost single coverage, walang ball screen. Brinake down sila ni Marvin Taiwan. His assists and his baskets have been very crucial in that end game for the Weavers.
That was a tough shot from Encho Serrano with Mike De Gregorio all over him. Approaching the 8-minute mark of the second quarter. Ayonayon straight to the cup. Plays it up and in.
Ang naging problema sa depensa ng Heatwaves doon, yung para mag-switch or mag-recover doon sa drive ni Mike Ayon. Kaya naman napakadali ng basket na yon down the baseline side.
Galanza susugod.
Oh, that's one guy they really need to score. Ken.
Serrano working on Mike De Gregorio. 10 seconds on the shot clock. Three-pointer on its way and it's gone from Encho Serrano.
Well, Encho really meaning business right now here in game number 3. He wants to end this series tonight and be that much closer to what might be the very first 3 times.
This time he will miss. Gabo in a running start. Tesset surveying the floor. drops it at the last second, and Galanza scores.
Now, I like that Hesed showed that he was really directly trying to get a...
Sabi nga niya sa akin na daanan na namin lahat ng hirap dito sa playoffs. Kaya alam namin na there is something inside us na pwedeng lumabas ngayon. Sabi din niya, pang 4 days daw ang kanyang dalang gamit. Ken, Coach Mike.
Maraming salamat, Mika. And at this point,
siya naman yung naging recipient nung pasa na yun of that backdoor cut on a beautiful alley-oop. Good basket though from Jorey Napoles. Ito yung sinasabi ko, na yung quality of shot taking hindi ganun kadali.
the show by Napoles. Napunta kay David Defonso. Balik kay Jason Brickman. Ayon. Drop pass. CJ Austria. The hand time move for the basket.
And that inaalaw yun, kaya they're quick to do short closeouts o pagbantay kagad pag nandun sa perimeter. But this is one of those few times right now in the second quarter na nakabasket from the perimeter. Ito si Jason Brickman.
Made it look easy on that jumper. Gabo. The cut again. Pagsanhan. Scoring some points on the interior. Cuts it back down to 9.
And ngayon, patuloy pa rin niyang ginagawa para dito sa Heatwaves.
Mark Yee swishes in the 3. And Abra is now up by a dozen.
This is why it's so tough to put in a marquee. Coverage defensive-wise, nagkakaroon ka ng challenges.
Manuel finally hits a trifecta from the left wing.
Bawian lang na.
The rebound. And Abra really doing a good job holding Pangasinan to one shot. In fact, wala pang offensive rebound dito ang Pangasinan.
Correct.
Encho Serrano spinning his way inside for the bucket.
Hindi kami nakukuha ng rebound. Yan ang naging philosophy nitong Abra Weavers on the defensive end.
Di Gregorio floats it up and in off the glass.
Shots like this are never easy. It's true.
And so far, hindi pa talaga sila makalapit eh. Manuel sidestep. He puts it in. As Abra will sue for time. Nangyari din sa kanya yan against San Juan. 4 straight losses against the Knights dating back to 2023. But prevailing there, Hesed Gabo. Much needed basket to begin things here in the third.
Ang production sa pag-shoot sa 3.
Galanza, atake, getting past J.O. And this is the closest Pangasinan has been since he's been.
We talked about starting the game with a lot of energy. Starting the break with a lot of energy are what the Heatwaves have done. But, dousing, that energy.
Di Gregorio, drives baseline. The pass to Galanza. Three-pointer is good.
Well, the Heatwaves starting to believe that they can actually take on.
Huge barometer in this series. Right now, Pangasinan is +2. Ildefonso gets the friendly bounce. Batino. And that shot has been pretty much on point para kay Ryan Batino. Galanza. Ball poke loose. Brickman, the heads-up play. Ildefonso will slam it home! Alam ko si Lakay mapaparaise the roof din eh.
Napalingon ka rin, inabangan mo. Ayun naman ang original kasi.
Oh
man.
Jason Brickman with a free.
Pababa sa paint.
Ildefonso, full head of steam. Lays it up and in, plus a foul. My goodness. Approaching the halfway point of the third. Flores this time decisive on what he wanted to do. He nails that baseline jumper.
Yun ang importante.
3-point makes and percentage. Oh, what a pass. Count it, plus a foul. Batino. Special delivery, papunta kay Raven Gonzalez.
Ilang puntos yata yun in game number 2.
Here he is for 3. A backbreaker as they extend it to their biggest.
Down that 3 on that right wing against Nueva Ecija. That immediately told me that Marvin Taiwan is for real. He is definitely carrying the load of these Weavers on his
YouTube channel, 30K and counting para sa laban ng Pangasinan at Abra. Jory Napoles, who is celebrating his 33rd birthday today.
Jory's wish for his birthday is to be able to extend this series to game number 4 and come back here in Pangasinan. But with the way things have been, it's gonna take a monster effort from the Heatwaves because it's all guns players na yun. Napakarami nakita nating floaters, elbow jumpers, galing kay Raven Gonzalez, kay Batino, as Marvin Taiwan continues to break down solo without...
Ayon Nayon, kasama si Raven Gonzalez, David Defonso, Gio Chu, and Marvin Taiwan. Ildefonso, the baseline jumper. And Coach Jerson Cabiltes has called his final timeout.
Guys like Jason Castro, Stanley Pringle, Paul Lee, Terence Romeo, not to dim Dave's light, but he was just really everywhere. He put all the experience inside one cup. And
It's always good to have Kuya Mark also join us in the games from time to time.
Oh, naman.
Oh, man.
Marvin Taiwan, this time from the right corner pocket. And just the way they methodically broke down itong Pangasinan Heatwaves, Coach Mike. Although they're still trying to chip away at the lead here.
He's shooting 63% for a big man, and that is very impressive. The only time he never made a basket was, I think, game number 3 of that Caloocan game. But other than that, he's just been too good from the perimeter.
The lob, Taiwan, setting it up beautifully. Patungo kay Gio Chu. Sets it up, off to the left. Offensive rebound by Raven Gonzalez.
One more.
Dave, intis pa din. Gonzalez with a throwdown! And they come away with a steal, but Bulanani with a counter steal of his own. Golyado Mintes, Maguliano sa loob. Another 3-point play opportunity coming up for JP. 84-61. Under 6 minutes left. Taiwan. Oh man. Marvin Taiwan. Those back-breaking threes.
Out and then gives it to his teammates for them to have their own look. And that's why you really have to be recognizing yung effort nito ni Marvin Taiwan.
Gonzalez. Papunta kay Ildefonso. Dave lobs it up. Gonzalez clearing space. And he will score.
I'll chalk up another assist for Dave Ildefonso. He's not scoring, he's assisting.
Layup ni Golyado pero they need some stop. Approaching the 3-minute mark of the third. Taiwan comes away with a steal. Puts on the Jets. And that might be just the icing on the cake.
And they've never gotten into, kumbaga, relax mode all throughout this game.
Wilkin Lee hits a free.
There will be game situations where
After losing that game against the Pasay Voyagers way back in March, they have not lost since. Wilkin Lee with his second free. And now, and yet, you never felt like the chemistry cut off.
Yes. Yun ang impressive, actually. I mean, hindi
Odds rather were really stacked against them for the entire postseason, and yet they made it all the way here to the North Division Finals.
good teams that have stretched themselves in the regular season, got past challenges in the playoffs, only to lose an elimination game. And the Heatwaves, they get their flowers. They've done well.
Kung JB Bernos, they are 3 wins away from the last dance. Adjusted time and time again in this series. Has been a sight to behold para dito sa Abra. They win against Pangasinan in game number 3, 99-74.